It's James Banks here for Definitive Esports, and I'm here with Shibbxyz, who's doing incredibly well in the very early stages of the ESET UK Masters tournament here at i47. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. i47 is a great tournament always to go to. It's fun. It's always fun. Lots of people here. It's great.
So there were people in chat. They were screaming for me to do an interview with you. They were asking, they were like, "Oh yeah, go interview Shibbxyz." And it is true. We haven't caught up with you before. This is your first time, but you've always been at the I-Series events. You've been at the UK events, and you're doing pretty well. Are you starting to feel like you're getting a bit more notice now?
I like to get a bit more notice. I'm trying out for the definitive-esports player search, so that might bump up my notice a bit more. But yeah, I've been to all these I-Series events and never really had an interview, spoken to anyone, even though I always finish top 8 or something like that. And you see people in the top 16 or something like that, and they have an interview and everything. I'm just like, what about me? Why am I getting any love? But yeah, it's nice to hear some people want to get my interview. Oh, it's probably my friends from back home. They probably spamming the chat and things like that.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, it's great to finally interview, and I heard you were invited to take part in the gamer search, weren't you?
Yeah, I got invited to play in it. There's quite a good few invited as well. But it's not really about winning that tournament to be part of the definitive-esports team. It's more about showing that you have potential to be really good and you're likable and all those things. So I hope I can impress and possibly get on the team. I'd love to as well.
And they've nurtured a lot of good players like BlinG and Johnny Rico, and you've got Dream on there. Would that be your dream come true to join a team like definitive-esports and have that lifestyle?
Oh, it would be definitely nice to be on a team like definitive-esports. It's well known, everyone knows it. They have a great LoL and Dota team, and StarCraft 2 players are really good. So I think if I was to join definitive-esports, I could get much better. But if not, it doesn't matter that much. I'm already on a good team already, so we'll just have to find out and see.
So let's go back a bit with you. Why did you get into StarCraft?
Not really too sure. I played games like Red Alert. I was really always into RTS games. I like watching chess and playing chess. So I like the strategic aspect of it. And so StarCraft is one of those games. I didn't play Brood War at all. I hardly even watched the pro scene of Brood War. It was sort of one of these RTS games which was really good. Everyone played it. And I was like, I didn't play this. And then StarCraft 2 was coming out and I was like, I'll play that. And then I played in the beta and stuff like that, and I got good with it. And I was like, I really enjoy this. I love all the different things I can do and the different builds. The micro and everything, multitasking, which I've always been good at doing crazy strategies and messing about, but I usually fall behind on my macro and things like that. But recently I've been working on macro focus, get everything solid, and also then throwing all the crazy strategies I can at the same time. That kind of puts me, I think, slightly better than quite a few players here. I don't want to try and put myself against everyone, but I know a lot of players are good at playing, but they can't. The things they do, they're very standard and things like that, and I kind of throw people off because I'm not unexpected. You don't know what I'm doing, and I like to stay that way. So,
well, you said in the interview that we had on the couch, you said about TLO being your favourite player. Why is he your favourite player? And have you spoke to him at all since you've been here?
I haven't spoken to him yet. I think I'm too shy to talk to him, because he is my favourite player. He always has been. My friend Colin doesn't like me saying this, but I am a fan of Team Liquid. He's going to hate me when he hears that. And TLO on Team Liquid, and TLO also comes up with crazy strategies and ideas. Recently he's doing a thing with ZVZ where he puts the overlords, spreads creep, runs in with roaches with his queens, things like that. Nidus play, things like that. And sometimes I get confused whether or not I've come up with something, I build something, it's did I do that or did I watch TLO do that? I can't remember. But yeah, I think TLO is a really good player. And he's my favourite player, and he's here, and I'm all giddy because I want to talk to him, but I don't want to mess it up.
So dream match could be Shibbxyz versus TLO in the finals.
Or I hope not. I hope not, because I might throw the games. I don't want to beat TLO.
But you might have to.
Oh, that'd be scary. that'd be nerve-wracking. I hope TLO does well, but I hope I don't have to face him until. So if it's the finals, I'd be okay with that. But.
So, looking at this, the ESET UK Masters has kind of been the biggest event we've had in the UK for a little while, since the WCS. And looking at this, do you think this is really beneficial? Are you happy to see all these other players here from different countries around Europe come down to I-Series, give you a chance to play against maybe higher tier professional gamers?
Oh yeah, it's definitely much better having all these foreign players coming. The UK scene isn't as big as it could be, and like lots of people like to travel to European events and things like MLG and all that. But it's like it doesn't happen too often. People come to the UK events, and I think when you get more like we had the qualifiers stuff, which had so you have people like Kras and who else was coming? Slivko was going to come, or Slavic was going to come. Yes. Yeah, and things like having more Europeans come, I think is great because it does offer a big challenge. You know, it makes it like if you win this tournament, it means quite a lot rather than it's like, well, you're just like, usually it's just like, oh, you're the best of the UK scene. Like BlinG's like expected to win it most of the time because he's, you know, the only one who really travels elsewhere. I mean, now you have Rico and Zixamini and things like Orc as well. Like,
they're getting there.
Yeah, the UK scene has a lot of good talent. It's just people don't want to come to UK for some reason to play games. And I think I-Series is a really good tournament, and I think more European players should be coming here because I think we offer a good challenge, and it's a great place to be. UK is great. I mean, I heard TLO was like happy about someone got in his way and they said sorry to him, and he thought that was great. He was like that's a good thing about Britain. It's like, yeah, so manners, yeah. Not saying other countries don't have manners. Just, British are a bit different.
We'll be careful with what we say on that one. So, your practice schedule for StarCraft 2, what is that? How is like an average day for you on practice, and how do you manage it around everything else you're doing in your life?
Well, currently, since I'm not working, like I graduated from university just over a year ago, and so recently I've just been like watching streams, just being on ladder constantly, whatever, watching replays, things like that. Like average day is just me playing not a lot of games, just a couple of games, like even just playing against the AI to just solid my macro, like just like I know what my end game is, I know how I'm doing it, I'm not going to get supply block, things like that, and then play the ladder and test it out where people are throwing different things at me and I'm like, I can hold it off. Yeah, and then watching the replays, learning from that, and definitely spending a lot of time watching the good players like Stefano, Idra play, things like that, like watching how they're doing it and seeing what you can learn from them. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So where can people follow you? Where can we find you? How can everyone get in touch with Shibby?
Currently on Twitter I have Shibbxyz is my thing, at Shibbxyz, you know. Stream, I do have a stream, but my computer and internet can't do it, so I mean I've always wanted to stream because it'd be fun to do it, and I think people might like to watch me and things like that, but my internet's terrible, so yeah. Hopefully
in the future. Well, it's been a pleasure catching up with you. Hopefully you'll do really well further on in this tournament, and we'll talk again when you're maybe facing TLO. And anything else you want to say? Any final words?
Shout outs to my current sponsors, because I'm Team Fragmasters, or FM Esports, whatever it is now. And sponsors are Sapphire and Team Razor just recently, and a couple of others. The shirt's kind of old. AMD, yeah. So shout out to those and all my friends.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Shibby. It's been a pleasure. This has been James Banks for Definitive Esports. We're here at the ESET UK Masters event. We'll be back to you with more interviews, more coverage and more content, so stay tuned.